Wow, Zane, you're making YouTube videos again. I guess I am. God dang it. Ah, I got some in my eye. I got an eyelash rolling around in there. I can't freaking see correctly, you know? It's just lovely. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have some good old Modern Warfare 2, IW4X, some Rust FFA, as I can't hit anybody. It's great, right? I do not play PC COD much like I used to. It's really bad. It's absolutely atrocious. Now, the topic of this video today, you know, I guess this should be into the line of political in kind of sense. And usually I don't make videos on anything political, you know, whatnot. But, for instance, this game in the background, it's the whole thing that happened last two, well, technically yesterday, could be two, if you want to talk about it like that. I just want to sit here and pause what I'm doing and sit here and apologize and ahead of advance. And I'm going to say I'm sorry for everybody that's lost anybody in the two massive shootings yesterday. Not the biggest fan, basically. But my prayers, my thoughts, everything is to all the families. And we're going to talk about this, and the reason why we're talking about this, and the name of the title is, video games cause violence, or something like that, or whatever, you know? We had a United States President today, Donald Trump. He sat there and said, you know, video games cause violence. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. No. No. You know what? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, okay? I'm not going to sit there and say that it's not possible. But I'm also going to sit here and say that I do not believe that it's, like, the reason for violence in the United States of America and stuff like that. And before I talk about any more of this and whatnot, just the fact, before I'm going to go to my explanation, I'm just going to say the fact, my opinion on this is, no, video games don't cause violence to like 90% is what I'm thinking. I'm going to give it a 99%, okay? I'm going to give it a good 1% chance that it could. You know, I'm not saying that anything's not possible, but I'm going to say horse crap that the main reason is because of that. And my definition or my explanation why I'm saying this is because I have played video games forever. Honestly, I met some of my best friendships from playing video games. Shoot, I play video games at a depressing time and stuff. Like, there's a lot of reasons that I've played video games for good, not for good, all good reasons, really. I mean, you know, and I say good reasons in the fact of, like, good reasons for me to go play video games instead of doing something else that could have been irrational or dumb. Now, I'm saying that I don't think that certain things shouldn't be banned and whatnot. I'm not saying that. But I'm just not going to get to the topic of, like, everything else. I'm just going to say video games. The point of this is, do video games cause violence? No. I know people, I mean, there's millions of people that play video games 24/7 all the time during the day. They do it for career. They do so much crap. And if anybody's going to sit here and say that, you know, video games are the cause of violence, bullcrap. It's not true. It's honestly not. If that was the case, then you would have millions and millions and millions and millions of people killing people. Basically, that's all I'm going to say. It is killing people. And then, you know, people are going to be like, you know what? Guns cause violence. This is another. I'm not going to sit here and say that guns cause violence because I believe in the fact that a person kills a person, you know? A gun's not going to sit there and get up on two legs and have arms. They're going to walk around and whatnot. Do I think guns are a good thing? You know what? I feel like that anybody should have their own opinion, no matter if you think it's wrong or it's right. It's an opinion. That's what it's there for. But I'm going to sit here and say is that one person causing one bad act should not sit there and give a decision made to everybody else. And I say that just to the fact of, like, this good example I want to sit here and throw out is the shooting that we had. Oh, what is? Okay, sorry. The 2012 Colorado shooting. And I'm going to point that out because this guy was mentally ill, if I'm correct. He wanted to be like the Joker, etc. Blah, 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 blah. And he goes in and, you know, it was a shooting in a movie theater. That's where I leave it at. Now, since this happened, midnight releases for movies, not a thing anymore. Midnight releases for video games, not a thing anymore. Black Friday starts earlier now. One person messed that up for everybody. And I don't think that's fair, that everybody should get the effect that one person did something. And it pisses me off that somebody or anybody would say, you know, video games, violent video games are the reason that we have violence in society. And sorry, it's dumb. It's super dumb. It honestly is. You know, I play not just FPS games. I used to play a lot of FPS games, especially Call of Duty, you know, Battlefield, just modern games. about, you know, terrorism and stuff like that. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that causes shooting. The main thing is I don't believe that video games cause violence. I honestly don't. I honestly feel like playing video games to an extent is good, but if you do everything, you know, everything in like society or like even life, you know, a lot of something isn't always a good thing. A little bit of something is going to be a good thing, depending on what it is. Doing something a lot is never a good thing. And that can be with anything, period. It's been an interesting video for today. I don't even know. I honestly, I don't know. This video's just been interesting. You know, this is an interesting topic to talk about. I'm kind of second guessing my thoughts on uploading this, but it's my opinion. I feel like it's a good thing to talk about. At the end of the day, it's sad that things happen. And if a decision is made from a group of people, I can understand. But video games don't create violence. And that's weird.